All living beings are my parents. All living beings are my siblings. When all living beings are suffering, I fervently generate indestructible love and compassion. By the blessings of immeasurable love, by the force of awareness of unmistaken truth, of all previous great holy beings, may all living beings be free from the dangers of illness. Grasping hands in a circle of friendship, seeing the wisdom of benefit to self and others. By the perfections of generosity, morality, and patience, may all living beings be free from the dangers of illness. This disease, as well as all future wars, famine, and crises, shall not arise to be named. From the smallest plant to every creature on this planet, may all be victorious over unwanted harm. This is fourth part of the explanation about coronavirus prayer that I wrote. Today we will read fourth stanza and the final stanza. This disease, as well as all future wars, famine, and crises, shall not arise to be named. From the smallest plant to every creature on this planet, may be victorious over unwanted harm. So here, in this stanza, is sort of the dedication stanza, and talking about three things like future crisis, and also talking about inclusive mind and making a strong wish at the end. Future crisis, right? So this disease is not everything. We're gonna face a lot of future problems after this disease. Who knows? Future is future. So we don't want to see another crisis. So while we were praying for this disease, we also pray not to have future problems. Always it is much better to prepare earlier than later. So in that case, since we are praying for this current crisis, we also include the future crisis. So we should pray not to have the future crisis and future catastrophe. Also, we should prepare. Always, praying is not only thing. So in that case, in order to prevent future crisis, what we can do is we do prayer and also develop friendship and loving kindness, sense of interconnectedness. So this kind of mind and practice surely will help to prevent future problems. We should pray for future problems, and we also prepare for it. Preparing something for future is not building a wall or just putting mine underground, or in making a kind of trench, a canal to prevent future problem. It's not like that. The problem so far what we have is not coming from outside of this planet. All the problems that we faced earlier, we are facing now, that we're gonna face in the future, will be on this planet. That's important. Instead of seeing the problems coming from outside, to realize the problems are coming from inside, in order to prevent the problems that coming from inside of our planet or our society. I think we need are loving kindness, compassion, wisdom, and sense of interconnectedness. The unity, we need that thing. When we say unity, surely we human beings are our brothers and sisters. Not only that, all creatures are our brothers and sisters. Not only that, we should be capable to include all living things, such as a tiny creature like little bugs and a giant trees. We have to feel these are also living thing that can get disease, that is important for others' well-being. So that's why I include here trees, plants. These are healing materials. The plants give lot of lives. Lot of creatures live on plants. We human beings also, we are not living on a tree like birds or squirrels or like insects. No, but still we are living on vegetation. What we eat, everything that we eat is coming from plants, directly, indirectly. I'm not trying to say that plant has similar sense like us, but still, plants are something that living thing. They can get disease, they can get die. We want human beings to be healthy. We want animals to be healthy. We also want the plants to be healthy on this planet. That's why I include vegetation in the prayer. Then at the end, we can make a really strong wishes now. Making a wish with good heart. Right? You want happiness for all living beings. Even the living being that has no eyes, no ears. And that is coming from good heart. Then making wish with awareness of interconnectedness, awareness of seeing your well-being is others and others' well-being is yours. Then awareness of seeing importance of friendship, loving kindness, compassion. When you make a wish with a special dedication, wishing for well-beings of every single thing that those are born in this planet, then your prayers become special. Especially you can be motivated with your own prayers, and then because of that, then your prayer become really alive. You think that way, you mean that way, you will do in that way. So therefore, when we do the prayers at the end, if you do the dedication, then that dedication in this way, then it makes your coronavirus prayer become effective and special. Even though it did not work for COVID-19, but it will work for your own heart. That is all. So here I was asked to conclude. So for the conclusion of the whole body of prayer, I will recite that one. In the practice of Domtemba, he said that 저와 전주기 섬기 팡라 ngushe 파르도 침바 주된 신제 주도 전주동어 파르 친수 주근 데르디. He was saying that whatever you do, any kind of virtues, if you follow this kind of guidance, then in your practice, it includes the limitless practice of six perfection. What is his guidance? His guidance is start with buddhi mind, likewise compassion, loving kindness, including in the practice six perfection as you can, and at the end do dedication for all living beings. So when you have these three things, the motivation of compassion, the practice of six perfection, at the end the dedication for all living beings, these three things makes whatever you do, that virtue become very different. So in this our coronavirus prayer, we include all these things here. We start with generating love and compassion in the first stanza. Then we talk about the power of love and wisdom as a material to do prayer, right? Without material, what you should pray with. Even though you go to temple or church, you have to bring something there. Then in the third, we were talking about a practical practice that you can practice in your daily life: generosity, morality, and patience. Surely if you want, you can include others too. Then at the end, we have made a very special dedication. We have made a dedication for all living beings. We did not make a dedication for just all creatures. We made dedication for all living beings. It is such a wonderful. That's why in Buddhist viewpoint, Bodhisattvas become very special, because they care about all other living beings, all of them, no matter who they are, mean one, ugly one, good one, bad one, whatever, right? Who have life, who is a living, who go to next life, who came from previous life. Bodhisattvas care for this kind of all living beings. In here, we also include vegetations. It's very special. So we have very special dedication at the end. Therefore, this prayer, if you take it serious, if you do it properly, I think that is very special. And it's not special because I wrote it, it's special because I include there the practice that have been practiced by all other holy beings. So this is a universal coronavirus prayer. As I mentioned earlier, no matter you are religious or not religious. Surely I don't care you're Buddhist or not. But this prayer can be a universal prayer that includes everything. And we pray for all living beings. And all living beings can pray like that. I don't think there's a problem to pray like that way. Thank you very much.